weird now at these clubs. It's embarrassing. Men look like predators. They look like predators on the dance floor. They don't ask girls anymore. They just come right behind them. They're like... This is flirting? Somebody want to call the authorities? It's nightclubs. Go to the bathroom at a nightclub. That's a whole different subculture in the bathroom. They got a bathroom attendant in the bathroom. They put this guy in there about 15 years ago. And his sole job is to give you a towel after you're done washing your hands from here to your hands. Now, I don't know if that was a problem for people. I don't know if people were coming out of the bathroom wet. What do I do? I'm wet. So management said, you know, listen, they're not grasping the concept. They're coming out, they're drenched, they're soaked. We need to put a guy in there to distribute towels. And as soon as you walk in and you see him, you get pissed off that he's even there, right? You walk in, you see him, you're like, oh, God! They got a guy? It's weird. Now you gotta talk to him after you're done. You're like, yeah, it smells like crap in here, huh? And you gotta tip him $1 for the towel. For what? I could see if I took a crap in the sink. There you go, man. Sorry about that. A little screwed up tonight. You want to wash that out? Maybe light a match, some Febreze, a candle, do something. I'll give you $1. It's weird, man. The world's changing. I don't know what's wrong with people. Go to the club, everybody's got a tattoo now. Oh my God, I can't believe it. But that's what we do. We go out as a society. That's all we do is go out. Go out to dinner with your friends. That always gets weird. Especially if you go out with a group and you go out to anything like a dinner or whatnot. And when the bill comes, it gets weird. Because what normally happens is the bill will travel around the table. People will then begin to pitch in what they think they owe. The problem with this is there's always somebody last to get the bill. A look of confusion and concern comes over their face. They're like, what? Now people see this and they're like, oh, a couple extra dollars or something like that? And you're like, well, I'm $687 short. So the $2 you're gonna pitch in ain't even gonna put a dent in this. So how about this? How about the bill take another lap? Do another lap. I don't think my chicken tenders were $700. That's one way it might work, right? Sometimes you'll be out to the dinner and somebody picks up the bill at your table. Now, there's a game involved with this. If somebody's nice enough to pick up a bill, you just don't go, hey, thanks. No, there's a game. Somebody takes the bill off the table. You have to stand up and lunge for the bill. You lunge, but you don't touch it. Because if you touch it, you might end up with it. You're like, I never wanted it. I just wanted to act like I did. So you stop shy. What the... And you act like you don't know. You know exactly what's going on, but you have to act like you don't. You're like, come on, what are you doing with that? Now the person will go, please, come on. I'm making a lot of money, you know that. I got this tonight, right? The person doesn't sit down. You have to come back with number 2, right? Now you go fish for the money. You're like, that's ridiculous. It's a lot of money. Hold on here, right? And you go for the money, but the money's back here. You just shake a pocket, hoping they cut you off. If that person has any class, they'll like, please, come on now. You're embarrassing yourself. I got this. Get it next time. You have to come back with number 3. At least let me leave that tip now. Come on. Huh? Now the person will then say, your money's foreign. I got it all. Now, I've been in situations where I go, let me leave the tip. And the person's like, sure, go ahead. I'm like, you cheap bastard. It's hard to stay married. Peaks and valleys. A lot of men veer off the path of monogamy, right? Celebrities do it all the time, and the media focuses in on these celebrities. Mostly guys, right? Probably the biggest celebrity to ever veer off the path is Tiger Woods, right? And they put the guy in a sex addiction clinic. That's what they do nowadays. They put people in sex addiction clinics. There is no such thing as a sex addict, okay? How do you know you got a problem with sex? You hit a certain number, you're like, oh, I need help. This whole thing is a scam. The only guys that are at the sex clinic are guys that are married and got caught. There's no single guys at the clinic. There's no single guys banging on the door. What's the problem? I don't know. I'm having too much sex out here. Something's wrong with me. It's awful. My buddies are laughing at me. I don't know who's coming and going. Anytime any of this stuff happens, it ignites conversation in-house between men and women, right? A lot of women sit there and watch it on ESPN or CNN. They're like, could you believe what he's doing? Could you believe this? A lot of guys have to sit there and act. What? How many girlfriends does he have? 17? That's disgusting. Shut it off. I can't even want. Some women, they take it a step further. They compare the celebrity relationship with their own. You can't do this. 2 different worlds, right? Tiger Woods worth $1 billion. And women were sitting there, will you do this? Would you do it? Would you do that? Look at me. Would you do this? You can't ask your guy that. If you asked him, you'd have to say, guys, you'd have to say, listen, honey, the guy's worth $1 billion. If I was worth $1 billion, I wouldn't be with you. I'm working at Walmart. This is the best I could do. Come on, do you think the guy at Walmart is dealing with the same temptations that Tiger Woods is dealing with? Do you think there's 6-foot blonde Scandinavian models walking into Walmart asking the stock guy, hey, you want a little of that? Tell me where your towels are. This is all yours. It's getting weird, man. The world is changing, and I don't know if it's for the better. A lot of technologies out there. I'm not into it. All right? Craigslist is a big website. People go there. First of all, have you gone to the Craigslist website? It looks like it came out when the internet came out. Does anybody want to put up some flash? Looks like Braille. I don't know. But people sell stuff on this with no problem. I don't know. I can't do this. It's weird. This Craigslist, you don't know who's coming to your house, right? It's like an invitation to get murdered. Just put on the posting, area rug for sale, come murder me and my family. You don't know what you're getting. We used to have a garage sale. That's how we did it. We just threw the garbage on a Saturday morning. We just threw it out on the driveway. We put some signs all over town with an arrow, come get our garbage. And the weirdest people would show up to your home. You would have like a table with a cash box in the garage open, but you would just watch people mill around your yard, right? They'd come out of their cars. Someone would get a little too close to the house, you're like, back up, back off, back off. What do you want? Tell me right from there what you want. Can we use your bathroom? Bathroom? Get the hell off my property. It's not Walmart, it's a shit sale. Pick what you need and leave. And whatever we didn't sell, we threw it out. But we broke it before we threw it in the garbage. That's my father. He's like, if they're not going to buy it at my sale, they're not going to come by later on tonight and steal it out of my garbage. Saw the couch in half. 12 years old, I'm sawing it. Right? He's like, burn all the lamps, burn all these lamps, pop the eyeballs out of the teddy bear, and then decapitate the head. You throw the head out on Tuesday and then the body out on Saturday. I know who was looking at this bear, and when they come back and find out there's no eyeballs or no body, they're not going to want a head. It's a weird, weird culture out there, man. Like I said, technology is taking over. My father wants to get involved with it. Now, my father is an immigrant, came here from Sicily when he was 15 years old. This guy's been cutting hair his whole life. That's what we do, though. Dating in the beginning's cute, though. God, everything's adorable, isn't it? Nobody could do any wrong. You guys been dating for a while? Yeah, a year. It's cute, right? There's no arguments. Everything's adorable. He walks in the kitchen. She's got like a little broccoli hanging off her head. It's the cutest thing he's ever seen. He comes in, he's still flirting. He's like, baby, you gotta... You got a piece of broccoli hanging off your head. She flirts right back. She's like, oh, sorry. Right, you get married, you have kids. That ain't funny anymore. Little things are pissing you off about that person. Never bothered you in the beginning, right? Now little things, just the way somebody brushes their teeth in the morning could set you off. You walk in, you look at them in the mirror, you're like, oh, look at this shit. I hate you. Right? You might get engaged. It's the next step. Now, most guys, I like a classic, go to a knee. That's what I think men should do. Drop to one knee. I think that's what about 90% of the guys do, right? As soon as the guy goes to the knee, as soon as he does this, the girl sees what's happening. She gets excited. She's like, all right, guy will drop down. He'll get a little emotional. He's like, baby, we've been dating for 18 years, I know you're 48, you probably can't have kids anymore. I think I'm done clubbing. I think I should maybe settle down, you know? And you put the ring on her finger, and she's like, yes. Some guys get stupid with it, right? They'll be out at dinner, they'll be sitting there, and the guy will be like, look in the mashed potatoes. Yes. Customer service, they gave up. The grocery store gave up on us. They put in self-express checkout lanes. They basically said, you know what? You do it. Why am I working at the grocery store now? Do you ever look over there? Nobody knows what's going on. It's a bundle of confusion. Right? There's always a guy sitting there with like some artichokes going, We weren't properly trained on this machine. Those people go through a 3-week training on this computer, and we're just jumping in on it. Again, I never want to be the problem, okay? So my grocery store is open 24 hours a day. You know what I did? I went in at 3 a.m. Nobody there. I did a self-training on this machine. I got all the different screens down. I memorized some of my favorite items. 4162, bananas. I know this stuff. So on a Saturday at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, when it's packed, I'm cooking. I'm helping out other people. But I was in the human line, I'm sitting there. My line ain't moving. Had a price check. You ever get this? They're sitting there, they scan the steak. Price doesn't show up. Now they have to turn and ask Timmy, the bagger, to go find out what the T-bone steak costs. And that person's always like, yes, Timmy, could you please go find out for me? And now you hear the whole line just get deflated and pissed off at this one person because they didn't pick out the right steak. I never want to be the problem. If they scan my steak and it doesn't show up, you know what I tell the cashier? Forget it. I don't need it. Keep it going. You think I'm going to wait for Timmy? Timmy don't even know he's working. This kid leaves here. He ain't coming back. Is there even an interview with this kid? I don't know what's wrong with people. Go to the club, everybody's got a tattoo now. Oh my God, I can't believe it. All the guys will get one, right? They'll put one on their bicep. Now, every shirt becomes a sleeveless. They got to billboard their tattoo. They got to show it off because there's like an emotional meaning behind it, right? Some idiot will come up, excuse me, hi, I'm sorry. What's the significance? Why do you have a cobra head on your bicep? What? Now the guy gets all emotional. He's like, thanks for asking. The reason I got the cobra is 5 years ago, my father got, excuse me. My father got bit by a snake. So to remember him by, I put the snake head on my bike. It's not done yet. It's never done, right? They always got to go back, get shading. 2019, I'm going to have the whole cobra haul off of my body. For now, was just the head, but what's gonna happen, it's gonna drape across my chest. It's gonna cascade down my torso. The tail's gonna wrap around my nutbag. Oh, don't laugh, it's for my dad, you know? It's gonna creep around my back. The rattle's gonna tickle my nipple. And out of my nipple, it's gonna say, Dad! Rest in peace, you know? What the hell are you doing to yourself? What, did you forget he died? What, do you look down in the shower? Oh, yeah! People ask me all the time, Sebastian, why don't you get a tattoo? I go, huh? I don't put bumper stickers on Ferraris. Right? Every time you come out of the pharmacy, there's always a homeless guy there. I don't know why this is. I love to give to the homeless, don't get me wrong, but I get attacked 9, 10 times a day for change. I don't have this type of change for the demand. So I give, but I give once a day. And how I base it and how they approach me. The guy today had an amazing approach, okay? Beautiful posture. Made direct eye contact, came up, asked me very nice. He's like, hey, you got a couple quarters? I'm down on my luck. I said, there you go, man. Sorry to hear that. He walked his way, I walked mine. There was no problem. But sometimes they scare the crap out of you, right? They'll fall out of a bush. They got some screwed up wall. Why am I gonna give you anything? You took no time with your presentation. You got 24 hours a day, and this is the best you could come up with? Now you gotta plan the wedding. Now I come from an Italian family. Italians do it a lot different than most people when it comes to weddings, okay? Italians don't register at Bed Bath & Beyond. We don't bring a toaster to a wedding. Italians bring cash, okay? We put it in an envelope. Sometimes there's not even a card. There's just cash with a Post-it note. Congrats. Now, the bride and groom know they're getting cash. They're sitting there with a satin bag that says cash in diamonds. And people walk in and, you know, they start making a deposit. Now, some people don't give the cash right away. They hold on to it. They wait till dinner's served. All right, they go to dinner. They'll have the dinner. They're eating the chicken. All right, they go, the chicken's kind of dry. Take 100 out of the envelope. The food stinks. Take 100 out. Then at the end of the wedding, the bride and groom, they go up to the room, and before they do anything, they start opening up these envelopes. Now, the groom takes out a black logbook. And what they're gonna do, they're gonna log the amount and the name in of everybody that came to the wedding, right? So the guy will be, what'd the Pantangelis leave? She's like, $10. Like, cheap bastard, $10. The reason for this book is when the Pantangelis get married, you go back to the book and you look Pantangeli. Put 10 singles in that envelope and tell them to screw themselves. That's how I did it. My father, cash. That's all he had, a wad of cash growing up. No wallet, just a wad, just a big knot with a broccoli band around the wad. We'd negotiate. My father would negotiate prices at Sears. It was embarrassing to go shopping with the guy. The salesman didn't know what the hell was going on. The salesman, like, the refrigerator's gonna be about $1,200 here. My father would be like, no, it's not. We're gonna pay cash. And the salesman was like, yeah, we accept cash, sir, $1,200. But they were like, cash. What's the price gonna be with cash? It's not a flea market, we're at Sears. I didn't grow up in a huge family, right? I have a sister. My friends all have kids. They're always asking me, Sebastian, when are you? And I go, I don't know if I want kids. They're like, what? Oh, so no. Sebastian, kids are a miracle. It's an amazing thing. Once you have one of your own, it's not about you anymore. It's about them. Why the hell would I want to do that? And it's not the kids I got a problem with. It's the parents today. It's a different parent than how we grew up. First of all, is everybody's kid fantastic? Why is everybody bragging about their kids? Don't we have any dumb kids anymore? My parents were honest with people. They never bragged about me. We went to the aunts and the uncles. As soon as we walked in, my father was like, yeah, we don't know what the hell's wrong with him. I don't know, something's off with this kid. Something's loose. Look at how big his head is. Look at the head on this kid. All right, they put me in go in the basement, play Pong. Now I got my friends always coming over with the kids, bragging, Sebastian, she's so advanced. She's reading at a 4th grade level. She's only in 2nd grade. Show Sebastian the face. Show the face you make. I don't give a shit. If your kid could fly from my backyard to the front yard, yeah, I might want to see that. She's unbelievable. How's it happening? But whatever your kid does, nobody cares. They got their kid in every sport nowadays, every activity. What are you doing? The kid's exhausted. Pick one thing for this kid to do. But no, the father, the mother can't fathom that the child just might not be good at something. It's never the kid's fault for lack of talent. It's the coach. You ever get this family? They got to complain to the coach. They come up to the coach. Coach, want to come here? Yeah. Hi, we're the Gibsons. Just wondering why my child Tyler's not participating in the game with the rest of the kids. 'Cause he stinks. That's why we got a bench. I was sitting in my house a couple weeks ago, just relaxing. My doorbell rang. This is weird. It's a different feeling when your doorbell rings today opposed to 20 years ago, right? 20 years ago, your doorbell rang, that was a happy moment in your house. It's called company. Be sitting there on a Thursday night watching TV. Your doorbell rang, the whole family shot off the couch. Oh my God! Put the lights on, somebody's here. We got people. The whole family went to the door. The kids were in socks, they slid up to the door. Nobody looked to see who it was. Right? You just opened up the door, you were like, oh my God, look at that. Look at who's here. And you'd ask him, what the hell are you doing here? And the person would be like, I was in the neighborhood. I thought I might stop by, see how the kids are doing. They're like, oh, come on in. We're gonna have some cake. Your mother had a little Entenmann's. Maybe some Sara Lee crumble cake. Just in case company came over. She made an announcement when she bought it. She's like, listen, nobody touch this cake. This is for company only. Those crap muffins, those are for you people. You better hope to God somebody comes over so we can cut the cake. She put her cake in the middle of the table, proud of it. Right? She put it right in the middle. Cut yourself a slice. Want a cup of coffee? We're gonna do want some Sanka? Yeah, that's old school. A lot of the young kids are looking at me like, what is that, an iPhone app? What the hell is Sanka? Your mother had a tin, brown and orange tin of Sanka, ready to go just in case the company. She put a big pot on the table. Go ahead. Nobody had a cell phone back then. If your house phone did ring, your father stood up and said, nobody get that phone. We got company. And you lost track of time. 2 hours went by. You were like, we got to get out of here. That's okay. Next time we're going to come by you. Be like, yeah, my door's always open. Now your doorbell rings? It's like, what the fuck? All right, your own mother's crawling across the kitchen floor. Get down, my army crawl. Army crawl, get in the closet. Go get the sword in the living room. Somebody get the sword underneath the couch in the living room. There's a sword. That's what we do, though. Dating in the beginning's cute, though. God, everything's adorable, isn't it? Nobody could do any wrong. You guys been dating for a while? Yeah, a year. It's cute, right? There's no arguments. Everything's adorable. He walks in the kitchen. She's got like a little broccoli hanging off her head. It's the cutest thing he's ever seen. He comes in, he's still flirting. He's like, baby, you gotta... You got a piece of broccoli hanging off your head. She flirts right back. She's like, oh, sorry. You get married, you have kids, that ain't funny anymore. Little things are pissing you off about that person. Never bothered you in the beginning, right? Now little things, just the way somebody brushes their teeth in the morning could set you off. You walk in, you look at them in the mirror, you're like, oh, look at this shit. Right? You might get engaged. It's the next step. Now, most guys, I like a classic, go to a knee. That's what I think men should do. Drop to one knee. And I think that's what about 90% of the guys do, right? As soon as the guy goes to the knee, as soon as he does this, the girl sees what's happening. She gets excited. She's like, all right, guy will drop down. He'll get a little emotional. He's like, you know, baby, we've been dating for 18 years, you know? I know you're 48, you probably can't have kids anymore. think I'm done clubbing. I think I should maybe settle down, you know? And you put the ring on her finger, and she's like, yeah, yes. Some guys get stupid with it, right? They'll be out at dinner, they'll be sitting there, and the guy will be like, look in the mashed potatoes. Yes. I wish I was on the Bin Laden hit. I wish I was there for that. Oh, God. Just on a SEAL's back. Just, where are we going? We're going to get him? Are you kidding me? I was fascinated with that raid. How they came in at night. Night vision. They dropped out of the helicopters right into the yard. Surrounded the perimeter of the house, and they broke in. Laser beams everywhere. Bin Laden's people didn't know what the hell was going on. One of the guys came out of his bedroom in his underwear eating some hummus. What the... Bin Laden had some wives, some girlfriends. How does that happen? How do you even meet Bin Laden? It's not like he was at a bar. They walked in, oh, Benny's here. Beautiful ring, guy. You did a good job. Yeah, must be doing well, huh? Computers. It's in the safe, yeah. You had to go down there. Get out the ring. I'm gonna get out the ring. Father, probably. Your father from the old country? Yeah. Hey, come on, let me see. Let me see what you bought. Come on. The Italian table. Always got like that liter of 7-Up on the table. Come on, have a 7-Up. Everybody drink the 7-Up, good for the stomach. The good for the stomach digest. I feel I'm just like talking to this table. Some people, the plumber's like, what the fuck are you talking about? 7-Up. 7-Up per mettere per table. In the frigidaire, get the... Got that spumoni in the fucking fridge. Go get the spumoni. Come on, bring it out. Everybody eat a nice spumoni. Eat the good. I just had a flashback, man. I swear to God, I forgot I was even on stage for half a minute. I felt like I was at my house doing this for my mom. All right. Wow. Give it up for Mondre. Did you see that? God, he looked like Prince, didn't he? I mean, man. The birds, they stay nice. They don't move. But good. Happy New Year, 2011. All right, went out today. I can't take people, man. I got no patience for it. All day long, I watch people behave and I get upset. I was at the Starbucks. This woman, she ordered a scone, a muffin. I don't know what the hell it was. But they gave it to her in a brown bag. And then she was eating it she was like fingering the muffin. Take it out of the bag. Get a plate. What? Are you eating crumbs? It's everywhere you go. All right, I went to Subway to get a sandwich. Why is this a problem? It's a sandwich. Got behind the guy, it looked like it was his first time out ever. Just a look of bewilderment, confusion. Came up to the counter. How does this work? What do you do? What do you do here? It says step 1, pick bread. You don't see that? You don't see the step? What kind of bread do you have? There's a poster with loaves. You don't see the loaves? And thank God there was a glass partition between this guy's head and the condiments, man. He saw the vegetables, his head almost popped off his body. It actually came out of his torso. And it looked like one of those pigeons back there. Just, I'll have one of that. And I'll have one of that. Picking out specific tomatoes. Not that one, the fourth one. The fourth one underneath that one. It's not a puppy. And I feel for the guy working there all day long with his plastic mittens on. Right? Listening to these requests. This guy made up his own rules at Subway. It's like, I'm not going to get any of those peppers or any of that mustard, so just double up on the turkey. It don't work that way. The sandwich is $5. They're losing money already. You want double meat for no veg? And the guy said, I can't do it, man. I can't do it. All right, it's never good enough. Why? Why can't you do it? Because the cameras are looking at me. Come back. What do you want? It's awful, man. All day long. I mean, I'm getting it even from my father. My father, he wants to learn the internet now. This is his thing. Call me up on the phone. Now, I don't know if anybody's ever taught anybody the internet over the phone. This is virtually impossible. My father is an Italian immigrant from Sicily, okay? Been cutting hair his whole life. He doesn't know anything about technology. He called me up one day from Chicago. He's like, yeah, I want to learn internets. So, right, you can't use internet terminology with somebody who doesn't know a computer. You find that right away. You can't use the terms. I said, Dad, you got to open up your window. He's like, why? It's freezing outside. I said, Dad, do you see a blue E? You see a blue E with a sphere? You see that? So you got to click that twice. He goes, okay, is that what the foot pedal's for? Foot pedal? He had the mouse on the floor.
Guys, do not go to Vegas for a bachelor party with 10 of your cheapest friends. I get there, all of us are staying in one room. And the best man's bragging, we got strippers coming up to the room, man. Strippers, yeah, we got 2 of them. Everybody's got to buck up. The total's $29.95. $30? What the hell are we getting for $30? So we're all sitting there waiting for that knock to come to the door. Right? They come up. I open up the door. They're naked already in the hallway. Get in here. Would you walk down the hall like this? And we got the runaways, you know, the 18-year-olds that don't even know what the hell they're doing, right? They just walk. I'm looking, one of them had one implant. Had a 3060 over here and a 32B roped off under construction on this. I'm saving up. So we're like, all right, you know, the guys don't care. All right, just come on in, right? They want to give us lap dances. Yeah, they didn't even bring a radio. I gotta put the alarm clock radio on. You ever tried picking a station off this thing? I'm searching, I look back, they're dancing to commercials. No rhythm, no sexy moves. And I stood up, I said, after 10 minutes, I said, listen, ladies, nobody's hard here. Take your boob and go home.
Dessert's another thing we're getting on the first date. Never get dessert. When I went out with my parents for dinner, I never even knew the restaurant served dessert. We just got dinner. Me and my sister, we wanted dessert. We're like, oh, could we get the chocolate cake? My father would be, no, we got that at home. We'd be like, no, we don't. Yeah, we got something that tastes like it. Shut the menu, you're full. You're full. Trying to figure out how much that bill is in our head before it comes to the table. Little game we'd play. Went out for sushi. I have no idea what sushi costs. Chicken, salad, steak, I know what that goes for. The caterpillar roll, I have no idea what the hell that is. Check is dropped. In my head, I'm thinking it's about $120. Now, this is weird because when the check is dropped, we have to hold a conversation and look at that bill at the same time, right? So I do the quick peek, you know. That's what we do on the first date. We don't look at it like it's a life insurance policy. They could charge you for a car wash. Like, eh, fuck it, I'm getting fucked. I don't know what that car wash is. I gotta come back tomorrow, figure that out. So I saw $256. I closed it, and then I started sweating. On the inside of my body. Because on the first date, you can't let on that that total might even faze you. You just have to take that poker face. But if you're married and you get a bill like that, you'll flip it over. Could you believe this shit? What the hell did you eat? Better take a good look at this place. We're not coming back here again. Lick the plate, take the wasabi, steal something. Take the centerpiece.
I gotta go to a body shop. You ever go there? Man, they're waiting for you to pull in. What are you gonna do, fix it in your garage? You do body work? I know nobody that does this. I gotta go in. You go to a body shop, everybody comes out. The whole garage. When you pull in, there's a guy that, hey, we got one. Let's take a look at it. And they swarm the car. I thought I was at a Cirque du Soleil show. And they call out the head guy. It's the best actor they got. Frankie, you want to take a look at this? As soon as he sees the car, he's like, whoa. Would you get sideswiped by a semi? I said, no, my wife calls this a graze. She says you could get it out with some carnauba wax. I can't open the door, but she says this is a $9 job with some carnauba wax. I can't yell or scream at the house. I have to suppress all my emotion and feeling into my feet, and I don't know who I am anymore. But she just says it's a graze. I don't understand why she didn't see anything. We have sensors and a camera in the vehicle, but of course I couldn't mention that in the heat of the moment, or I'd be sleeping outside on the lawn. So if you could just get out your wax and buff that out, that would be fantastic. So this guy knows he's got me. And he goes into his whole spiel. They always get on one knee. I don't like when they do the one knee job. And then they start talking to themselves. It's a shame. It's a shame. See, if you would have got hit an inch here, I could have buffed it out. But since your wife hit it where she hit it, I gotta remove the quarter panel, I gotta take out the trunk, remove the seats, the engine's gotta go. What? Man, I'm just spitballing here, but 21 grand. Don't quote me on that. I haven't removed anything, but that's what I'm guessing from the start. We had to pull over at night at a gas station. My biggest fear, getting murdered at a gas station, pumping gas. Because we all have our gas stations that we go to. It's your primary one. You go there, and that's your one. When you go out of your neighborhood and you got to pull into some weird one at midnight, like when you leave here tonight, if you're low on gas, you pull into a weird neighborhood you don't know, you got to be on high alert. As soon as you get out of the car, you got to ask yourself, where's the murder coming from tonight? You never give yourself a full tank at night. You give yourself just enough. $2, couple squirts. Let's keep this thing going. Now, this one we pulled in, the credit card machine didn't work. So now I got to go in that death hut. That little mini mart. You ever go into a mini mart at midnight? It's a pit stop for criminals. They commit crime and then they stop off to grab a Slurpee on their way home. So my wife's in the car. She has no idea the scenario I have created outside the vehicle. Now, through the open window, I said to my wife, hey, listen up. Dial 911 on that phone. Put your thumb on send. Hop in the driver's seat. Roll all the windows down. If you see me sprint out of the mini-mart, gun it, and I'll dive in the car. She's like, oh my God, what's going on? I said I'm going in the mini-mart. It's midnight. I could get murdered at any minute out here, and you're playing words with friends? Shut it down. You ever approach that thing? You don't even know if it's open half of the time. You get out of the car and you stop in your tracks. You're like, is this place open? You're just looking for a head, something. Somebody taking a Dorito bag. Any sign of life in there. And you open the door. You're sometimes even surprised it opened. The floor is always wet. Why is the floor drenched at a gas station at midnight? Are they mopping up from the last murder? Why is it wet? Now I walk in, right? Stand in line, looking around. Those of you who do Krav Maga, it's called situational awareness. You look at everything in front of you, try and figure out what's happening, nonverbals. It's always a guy by the Gatorades, just kind of looking in the Gatorade. I'm waiting for him to just reload. I'm not getting murdered at a gas station. I keep to myself. So I sit down, I open up my book. Now, my biggest problem, I can't mind my own business. I'm half away through the first page. And I start looking around like, what the fuck are they doing? What is this? Why are they doing that? There's a group of guys came down loud. I'm not into loud people. I heard them before I saw them. It's this group, the high five group. You ever get this group that comes down? Why? You're 42 years old. Why are you high-fiving? You're at the pool. You didn't score a touchdown. What are you high-fiving people for at the pool? And they sit right next to me. I'm like a magnet for these types, right? They sit right next to me. Now I'm honed in on this group. Guy took his shoe off, 4 Band-Aids on his foot. How does it get to 4 Band-Aids? How does this happen? After 1 Band-Aid, isn't that a hospital visit? What are you trying to fix at your home with 4 Band-Aids? 1 box of Band-Aids should last your entire life. This is a one-time purchase. When you die, you should have leftover Band-Aids for generations to come. And I'm thinking, if this guy gets into the pool with his Band-Aids on, they're gonna have to drain the pool and refill it. I'm not getting into the pool with Band-Aid juice floating on top of the pool, all right? I don't know what's underneath the Band-Aids. There's always a Band-Aid. There's always a loose Band-Aid in the pool. It will find you. You'll be talking, hanging out, right? And the damn thing will just come in. You're like, oh God! It's a Band-Aid! Get it away from me! Get it away from me! You're wearing Band-Aids, you should be disallowed in the pool area, okay? But this is the country, people. This is what we're living in. We are in trouble. Igloo coolers and Band-Aids, okay? No wonder the Chinese are winning, all right? Finally found someone who could deal with me. I got married last year, and I'm happier than shit, I gotta tell you. My wife is an angel, okay? A complete angel, the total opposite of me, okay? Loves people. Loves people. She's from the South. She's always smiling. She's like a dog. She likes to play. She likes to come out and play. I'm like a cat. I love to hide. Right? Her friends come over. They're like comfortable. Right? I like people at the house, but like her friends stay long. Like my friends, my friends after the game, they're gone. Hers, they're like, oh, I'll just sleep here. No. Her friends like open the refrigerator. I'm sorry, I didn't grow up that way. You don't open anybody else's refrigerator, right?
The refrigerator in the master bedroom, you don't look at. You ever get a tour of somebody's house and this is the master and you're like, oh, okay. You don't go in there and go, oh, this is where you fuck? You fuck here? Right here? No. You just skip it and you move on to the baby's room. No, a friend came over the other night. She said, come here. She goes in there, starts shopping like it's Jewel. Right? Took out a bowl of cherries, beautiful cherries. I just bought them, right? I didn't even get to taste them. What I like to do is I like to take out the cherries, put them in a separate bowl, give a nice wash, and slip those in the refrigerator, right? This one takes out the cherries. She's eating the cherries, and she's talking to me and my wife. Now, it's all over my face. I can't hide it, right? I'm sitting there, I gotta go to the bathroom. Now I go hide. I go like a cat, I go somewhere else. And my wife has to come get me. She's like, why? Would you come out here? I go, she's eating the cherries. How does she know I'm not making a cherry pie with that? But that's why I fell in love with my wife. Totally different. I'll come home and the pizza delivery guy will be in the house while my wife goes to our secret stash and pays him. I go, why is the delivery guy in our kitchen? I didn't grow up with delivery people. I was the delivery person. Something's going on in the country. It's gotta be the internet. It's gotta be the internet. Internet's bringing out people we never even knew existed. 30 years ago, these people never left the house. They were in their basement talking to themselves. Just, They didn't leave. They had no outlet. Now you give them the internet, they have an outlet to the rest of the world. Now they're in chat rooms. Where are people getting the time to do half of the stuff they're doing online? People are living on the computer, writing reviews on restaurants that they go to. You got nothing going on with your life. I don't know, me and my wife, we go out to dinner. I'll tell her right there, salmon sucked. Let's get the fuck out of here. That's it. We don't run home and tattletale on the restaurant. Who's got this time to write an 18-page essay on asparagus? Who's doing this? This internet, there's something for everybody, right? You got some weird fetish, some weird thing you do? Look at how weird it just got in here, huh? Some of you are into this type of behavior. But if you like something weird, if you're an adult, you like to dress up as a baby, there's a website for you. 30 years ago, if you like to dress up as a baby, nobody knew that. You did that in the privacy of your own home. If you ever came out of your house with a diaper on, your neighbor would go, look at this shit, call the FBI, get this shit out of the neighborhood, right? It was handled. But today, just throw it up in the Google. I like to dress up as a baby. Next thing you know, they're at the Hilton on a Saturday with 863 people that like to do this shit. Everybody's got a secret in the room. Everybody. Everybody here has a secret. Especially that lady. My secret, I couldn't digest dairy, okay? Something you can't share first month of date. And you can't be out to dinner and go, listen, I can't have any dessert. I'm going to shit the bed tonight, all right? No, you just eat the dessert and you deal with the consequences later on, all right? Went back to her place, started to watch a movie. Halfway through the movie, the dairy starts dancing, right? I had to ask her real cool. This is in the beginning where you have to be cool with everything. You're like, listen, you got a bathroom or something like that? I don't know why you got a bathroom or something like that or something. Something I could use. Hoping she would say, yeah, it's down the hall to the right, and then you go outside. She's like, no, it's just around the corner. You want me to pause the movie? I said, no, actually, could you turn it up a little bit? Turn it up. Want to hear the acoustics in the bathroom. So I would lock the door. I would put the water on in the bathroom, get some noise going. I later told her, right? I said, yeah, I had a dairy problem. She's like, dairy? I thought you had OCD. I thought you were constantly washing your hands. Washing my hands. I was farting into your towels. Anything to muffle the sound, just... Oh, God, I hope she doesn't wash her face with that. God, I can't go back out there. It's rancid. It's so rancid. But it's fun. It's fun being married, sharing my life. What a beautiful woman. All my friends got married when they were real young. In their early 20s, they all started families, start popping out kids. I was the last guy to get married, all right? So they were excited for the bachelor party. You know, married guys with kids, they're looking for a prison break, right? The phone started ringing off the hook. We got to plan your bachelor party. My buddy said, we got to plan your bachelor party or I'm going to fake my own death soon, all right?